And as usual, stay triggered. Pew pew pew.
Welcome to your Brigandine guide for Sophie, one of the best mages in Morelva, the United Islands of Morelva. I am happy to host this for you. I am veracitytrigger. Before we get into this, if you enjoy this, please put down a like, put down a sub, help the channel grow. Let's get into this. Let's talk about Sophie and why she's so good in this game. All right, so check her out for a second here. Now, she is a mage off the bat, so you can turn her up into a sorceress and then a witch eventually, and she becomes very, very good at her job. Now, the reason I'm going through this with the Steam version is because they actually updated things, which I asked for in the past. They actually updated the verbiage here. Now it says character growth and rune growth instead of magic growth and magic growth. So it actually kind of tells you what's going on here. So command range is a little high. I think I gave her a potion for this. I think that's why she's a little higher, because I usually use her kind of end game. She's very, very good. Rune growth is exceptionally high, so she can get a lot of monsters here with the rune growth if that's what you're looking for. And character growth, that's kind of where, you know, her stats grow and all that, but you can see MP and hit points. Hit points are, well, they're kind of average-ish for mages and stuff, but MP is fantastically high. Intelligence is just absolutely great. Absolutely great. 94 intelligence is awesome. And, you know, pretty decent agility and all that. So, you know, that's pretty good. So that's great. All right, let me clear this out here. All right, let's talk about some other stuff here. So you get 2 blue dots and a purple dot or black dot for your skills here. Now, I did put her through the healer class, so she has some other healing abilities as well, but eventually you get to, you know, do Meteor Doom with the Witch class. Now, is it nerfed from the original, from Grand Edition? Yes. This game has been heavily, heavily nerfed because people complained about thinking magic was too OP in Grand Edition, which it actually kind of wasn't. And now they nerf the power of the Meteor Doom spell, and they nerf the MP of the Meteor Doom spell. So it's insanely heavy and doesn't really do all that much damage. And the curse spell also is nerfed. The curse spell used to be 170 power. Now it's 160 power, so it's actually 10 points less. The cursed MP for doing the spell is the same still. But you can see Meteor Doom used to cost, what, 255 to do? Now it's 300. So, yeah, mages, although they still do well, they're just not as crazy good as they used to be in the past. And I will debate it till the end of my days. If you want to debate me, go ahead. I don't mind. We can have fun with that. But yeah, they're still pretty good. Really what it comes down to with this now, especially since it's been a little bit nerfed with that, is you're probably wondering, like, well, what do I, you know, what can I, you know, can I use her in battle? Is she any good? Yes, you can. You can still do the curse. You can still do the frost, Meteor Doom. You get a charm spell, which is pretty good. Flight spell, which is, you know, if you really kind of need to, like make a frontline tank fly or something like that, you get the Geno Frost, which is still good. And these are all the spells you get, you know. You can heavy spank your enemies. I don't know what else to say about that. That's what the developers wrote, and that's what it is. It's got an accuracy bonus, too, so you can hit things with your spanking. You can spank whatever you want in this game, and you get a bonus to do it. Power is 95, so it's not that great. What else is there for her? Well, actually, let's look at the Meteor Doom real quick. So before we get into this, just look at this. This is the range of the Meteor Doom as far as how far it's going to be able to go out. Oh my gosh, I need a pen to do this in the future. Sorry. All right, so that's a very rough, bad sketch because I've got a gigantic mouse here and a very bad drawing area. Let me erase that. Okay, you never saw that. That never happened. This glowing area. Jeez. Okay. I'm going to get a pen in the future so I can actually do this a little bit clearer. This glowing area here, I'm just going to put a check mark on this red spot. That is what the Meteor Doom will hit. So that hits, what radius would that be? That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 hexes is what it will hit. So it'll hit everything directly in front of you. So if you're going to try to line up for Meteor Doom, if you have a monster directly in front of you, that is yours. Any of your monsters, it will hit yours and their monsters. This is what it does. It's the same thing as the old Meteor Doom. Unit targets a single square within 3 hex radius, deals moderate damage to all units within 2 hex radius of designated space. So all units, friendly and enemies as well. So just remember, you will hit your own guys with this. Now, it's not as damaging or as devastating as it used to be, but it will hit your own guys. Now, your other spells will not hit your own guys. Is there any difference in charm? Not really. Pretty much about the same thing. I think it costs about the same. I can't remember right now. Flight, I believe, is a little bit longer of a range here. Genofrost is about the same. Yeah, but yeah, essentially that's it for Meteor Doom. So there's really not much else to talk about with Sophie. She's just got really good stats. She's got the basic spells you get through with the Witch class, and then we go up and we look at the profile here. So Sophie is a female. She's age 19. Class is the Witch right now. The sheltered daughter of an upstart sea merchant who awakened to unusual magical talent during childhood. Her education-minded parents sent her to Morelva Academy to study magic, but after graduation she had to face reality in Morelva, where unscrupulous individuals would constantly steal her credit. Her parents sent Sophie into Battlefield, hoping it was where she could fully utilize her strengths and gain enough wisdom to survive. How will she grow in this environment? Yeah, it's kind of thrown into the fire, tested trial by fire. But she's absolutely fantastic. If I had to compare her to Pluto, she's kind of a little better than Pluto, but the fact is I wouldn't rule out Pluto because, well, you know, you're looking at frost magic versus fire magic, and you do kind of need both of the magics. I would have to say, if you're going to use Sophie on a team, I would put her with Pluto. Even though it might seem a little powerful, put her with Pluto and maybe Ginny in the front line just to be a frontline tank. And you can do fantastically well with that kind of team. 2 background mages, maybe you mix them up with a little bit of heal spells so one could heal, alternate here and there. Genofrost, Genofire, Meteor Doom, boom, boom, boom. I mean, you could do really well with that. You can put her on almost pretty much any team. I usually bring her with Stella, and so Stella's usually frontlining, and she's casting from behind the lines. She just does really, really well. One of my absolute favorite knights in the game. Can't say anything bad about her at all. You're going to have a really, really fun time with her. If you like Sugar from the Republic of Gumol, you're probably going to like Sophie too. Plus some other people too as well. Patricia on Republic of Gumol is also fantastically good. I have to say stat-wise, kind of closing in on Sophie in a way. But I'd have to say maybe Sophie's the best mage potential in a game, kind of like Cortina. So I'd have to compare Sophie to maybe Cortina. But you let me know in the comments down below what you think about Sophie and some other characters in the game. So unfortunately, that is the end of me talking about Sophie. I wish I could talk more about her, but you'll just have to play as her and use her in battle and see how fantastically good she is. So, next up, last but not least, we are going to cover Lucia. Yes, there is a Lucia in this game, very much like Grand Edition has Lucia. I wonder if this is the older version of Lucia. In a way, I don't know. But we'll end it here. Thanks so much for coming by. Smash a like, smash a sub, and I'll see you in the next Brigandine Guide video.